All right, we're on week 4, which is Introduction to 0, 10, and the Rectangle. So let's fire away. On Monday, students will start with a warm up where they will write all the different numbers, not just one. And so the moving numeral gifts are to the side to help them with whichever one they're on. And then Monday and Tuesday are reviews of all the different numbers. So we'll put the beads in random order so that they have to recall the numeral from memory. So I'm going to actually skip out of this because you've seen things like this before. And we're going to go to Wednesday when things change. So we'll have the warm up as usual. They'll clear their boards. And then we'll say, "What number is this?" And they'll be like, there's no number there." And we'll say, "Let's count and check." Ah, you are so right. There is no number there. When there is nothing, we actually have a math name for that, and that's called zero. Who's heard of zero? Students might raise their hands. This is what zero looks like. This is how we write its name. Can you try writing zero? And then give them the chance to do it. Clear their boards. Then we'll say, "What number is this?" Give students a chance to count. Again, it's probably difficult to keep track when you're sitting on the carpet away from the board. So just give a couple seconds, let students maybe guess because we haven't gotten to the number 10 yet. And then say, "Let's count to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10." I'm kind of rushing because you know the drill at this point. This is how we write it. And then let's write it. And then we do have some more random numbers on the rest of the day. And then Thursday mixes it up, putting in 10 and 0 again. And then Friday is where we get the introduction to the rectangle. And it's very similar to how we introduce the circle, square, and triangle in week 2. So we'll say, "This is a rectangle. What do you notice about it?" This is a great opportunity to talk about how it's similar and different to the square. "Oh, it has 4 sides like the square." But remember, the square has 4 sides that are the same. Are all of these the same? No. Which ones are the same? Well, I see these 2 are the same and these 2 are the same. So you get the picture. This is how we draw it. Give them let them watch for a second and then say, "Can you try drawing it?" I'm going to put some example rectangles below. And then I want you to think, what are some rectangles in the world that you've seen before that you can turn your rectangle into? I'm going to give you an idea. My first one is a dollar bill. Give them a second to experiment and then say, "What do you think my next one's going to be?" Maybe have some guesses. Let students maybe share out some of their ideas for rectangle. Ooh, mine's a phone. And then we'll say, "How many rectangles do you see?" And now that we're getting into bigger numbers, we just have rectangles. So they're just going to count. And I have them organized so you can kind of subitize it by lines. So you see 3, 3, and 2. So give students a chance to write the number to try counting on their own, write the number on the board, and then we'll count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then show them 8 on their board and have them practice 8. You get to move around while the gift does your teaching for you. And then we have a couple more, examples of the same. And that's this week.